Welcome! Good afternoon. This is Desert Water Mushroom Rock channel. I'm Zach. And I wanted to do a super yurt walkthrough just a couple days before summer, just a little bit afternoon on a pretty normal late spring windy day in the desert. Lots of sun, about 94 today Fahrenheit. About like 35 Celsius, 34 Celsius. I don't know. It's still pretty cool for what it could be right now. But so what you're looking at is a super yurt. Nothing's ever been built like this before. You won't find anything like this on the internet except for me. A couple tricks and things I'll talk about more. But we'll start here at the entrance. We're at the north. We're at the north entrance. And we are pretty much on the line between the Sonoran Desert and the Chihuahuan Desert. We're at about 4,600 feet. And so what you see here is what I like to call the yurt skirt. We've got a luminette, 6 foot by 100 foot roll I bought, which is just about perfect for the outline I did. This fence is about 100 feet. It worked out rather well. So we're going to come in the north door and we'll do a walk around first. We've got bug net, which isn't attached, so I have to re-snug it all the time. But what you also see is the canvas, the canvas roof. Yurt is round, and so usually you cut off the extra when you buy canvas by the roll. Yes, I will help you get your shoes on. You put your shoes on the wrong feet, though. You put your shoes on the wrong feet. Here, we're going to take it off. Okay. Oh, you did a good job putting this one on, though. I'll tell you that. You put a good job putting that one on. Here you go. Okay, here we go. Try this one. Okay. All right. This one? Okay. All right. So we've got the extra canvas is being used as wind abatement and shade. So if you've got a round yurt and you're buying canvas by the roll, maybe you should think about not cutting the ends off, because these actually can come down as semi-storm flaps. Most people have walls here, but even if you did have a wall there, you could have an extra layer. So I'd trying out some fake grass, maybe, just kind of nice for certain areas. This is the door on the east, so this faces true east. I set the yurt up at equinox originally, and I set my line between the setting and rising sun. So it is astronomically east-west. I don't have a compass on me, so I don't know if it works same or not. So you see I got acrylic windows and I've got bug net inside. Everything's held on with wiggle wire, so it can pop right on, pop right off. I got a plastic and a metal wall there. You're gonna pop right off if I want to. And then we get out to the end of the shade and we end up on the south side of the yurt. Got part of the garden going, a few plants, a couple sunflowers and some other fun things, a little bit of basil, those kind of things. We'll pause here and I'll try to give you a look at the south face of the yurt. This is a passive solar yurt, which you've probably never heard before. A passive solar yurt with a double protected greenhouse. In the winter, I can put plastic on this if I want to. Right now it's just a grow. I guess it's just a grow house with raised beds. And come around. Sliding glass doors make great windows in a yurt. Little cat door to let and then more acrylic with bug net on the inside. and then roll a canvas. Everything's using wiggle wire. Hold on for a sec, little man. I want to show up here that I'm using 2 layers of wiggle wire. This channel holds the acrylic and the bug net, and there's one right above it, right there. Let's show you that's holding the plastic and the canvas. And so you can stack your wiggle wire channels and have multiple options. This weird tube thing is a concrete footing pour tube, 12-incher. I'm going to use it as a cat entrance because I got a puppy that one of my cats doesn't really like, and so I'm trying to give an alternate entrance. Yes, you can do wiggle wire directly onto lattice. No, you don't even have to hook it all the way around. It holds. And let's see, we'll go inside. This door is also facing true north. There's that big puppy. The place is as clean as it's ever been, so you can just pretend that it's nice enough. You can see the cat tube over there, where it's going to come out. I can drop a camera in. I'm going to walk around without shoes inside. Everything's temporary. Nothing here is set at all. But this is what it looks like when you come in. It is, unlike any other yurt you may have seen, it is actually 2 yurts put together with a 10-foot span in between. And that 10-foot span is then built very lightly, but like a standard building. And I've had no issues with the pill-shaped yurt. You can tell that my craftsmanship is excellent. That single nail is holding, a single screw is holding most of the whole thing up. You'd be surprised at what a single screw can take if you let it. We've got, so that's, well, I'm focused this way. Let's go this way. This is a platform. It's a sleeping platform. You can put bins underneath. That was why I built it. Extra storage. And you can still stand all the way up until you get close to the window. And then mostly you're sleeping anyway. Oh, I bet you do. And so this is the garden area. Now that I have a double bug net, if I have a bug net out there, I'll put a door in here so I can pop through. This will be the temporary shower for the moment because I can stand all the way up, and then that's the easiest way for me to just water my plants so that my shower water, I'm a full gray water. No water goes to waste here. Everything gets used multiple times. Alpaca poop and bat poop. Not the answer he expected. Amendments for the garden. So that's that east door going through. What else can I say? Everything's going to change. Up here, these panels will be canvas and then openable. Same with this. Same with that one. This screen door is probably irrelevant now since I have screen around the entire thing except for this. Oh, well, I lost my... So I'm gonna fix that, but there's no beg nut on the top of this because I have a big piece, 20 by 50, that I'm gonna put up there. I just haven't done it yet. However, just having a bug net there and the yurt skirt takes about 80% of the bugs out of this place, and so I've got to do the extra work to get the rest. Anything? What else? What else can I show you? Oh, so the new plan. So my new plan, one of the reasons why I'm making this video too, is this area up here, in between the double rings. What do they call it? A Vesica Pisces or... Anyway. I'm gonna put a platform up here. I'm gonna reinforce these 2x4s and put 2x4s across, and then I'm gonna put 2x2s across this way to cover this whole area, And I'm going to put a ladder in from outside so that I can squeeze in between the ring and crawl right up there. And I'm going to create a platform with a covered sleeping area up there. It's going to be, 4 feet wide, 14 feet long. And that will be my roof deck. And so this will be a double solar passive greenhouse yurt with a roof deck. Yeah. And so I guess I would have to say, if you have any questions about it, you just have to ask. It's pretty basic though. These 4x4s, this one right here, that one right there, that one in that corner, that 4x4 in that corner over there, and same with that corner right there. Those 4x4s are actually, I dug a hole and buried them in dirt, about 2 feet. So there is 4 sticks in dirt. No concrete, no sand. Everything else is floating on top. You can see these supports for the rings are, I just put a 2x4 and I nailed the 4x4s on top, and that's what provides 99% of the support in this yurt. Yeah. And my big problem in here is with the wind picking up the flat expanse, because a normal yurt has enough curve to hold the canvas down a little better. But this big flat expanse, 10 feet by almost 10 feet, it just acts as a big, but it goes whack all night long when it's windy. So by putting a platform up here, I'd be holding down that whole center spot, preventing it from lifting up. It'll also keep the rain off of the center, which is a weak spot because all I've got is some bamboo providing an arch. And that'll mean that on these sides, if you can imagine that there's a platform on top, I'm not going to cut the canvas out. I'm going to stick it right on top. I might screw through in a couple of key spots, but otherwise it'll be a floating roof deck. But on the sides, I'll be able to put wiggle wire or strings or anything to help hold these down in the wind and provide a cushion so that they're not moving quite as much and hopefully making less noise. I'm also going to add a couple pieces of wood in because I have some spots for more 2x4s. The initial build was a light build, and I never did come back and add it in. I tried to do some of these for wind abatement. When it lifts up, it doesn't actually work. They just look bad. We're bound to get a gust here any second. But so that's the yurt. I guess another part about the sleeping platform is it was going to be a completely enclosed, absolutely impenetrable by any bug or rodent or dinosaur, it doesn't matter, to get in there, so that there would always be a 100% protected sleeping platform. And I'll still get there. My big deal was trying to figure out how to, because I really like just sitting on here, and in order to make it completely sealed, I've got to figure out how to make it strong but flexible, which is the name of the game with this structure. Strong but flexible. And so this is handled 40, 50 plus mile an hour winds, desert storms. It's been through multiple monsoons. It's been the framing on this outside framing. None of this has moved since 2019, January 2019. That wood was never protected. It was never, oh, here we go. There, you saw that, didn't you? So I just get these big whips, and the wind's not a problem. It's that big whip. There it goes. And so I need to figure out how to keep this from parachuting up. But alright, this is looking like it's getting to be a long video, so we'll go ahead and we'll stop there, and we'll say if you have any questions about the Super Yurt, let me know. And I'd love to share more, help anybody do flexible structures on their own. Where's the tow truck? You're the tow truck? Alright, he's the tow truck. Alright, so happy almost summer. This is Zach, Desert Water and Mushroom Rock. Have a good day.